The original video is linked in the description down below. Enjoy.
Alright then, so in today's video, it's basically a carry on from yesterday's video from the police doing a retaliation stop to get his ID under the Road Traffic Act. Let's get into it.
Have I shown you my exemption card? Have I shown you that? Look, you can tell that the man, he's not even confident in his own self, you can tell. Honestly, these police, they're living a lie. They know that they are absolutely following daft orders. Am I free to go?
Not just now, no.
Why is that?
Why? Because we need to establish who you are.
No, you don't. No. Is there anything wrong with this vehicle? Is there anything wrong with this vehicle? Is there anything wrong with this vehicle? Officer, is there anything wrong with this vehicle?
I need to know who you are as a
No,
driver of that
you don't. No, you don't. Unless there is a reason.
Satisfied,
unless there is a reason that I've done something wrong, you need to literally tell me what I've done wrong. What do you suspect?
So as I said in yesterday's video, that statement, the police don't need to have a reason to stop you as long as they're using 163 of the Road Traffic Act and 164 and 165 to get you the information they're requesting, but these officers haven't said what section they're going to be using.
What do you suspect me of doing? You don't even know yourself, mate. You're so unconfident in your eyes, I can tell. These are daft rules, and the sooner you realise that you're absolutely following some pathetic rules, the better. You're swallowing like you don't even know what you're doing. And this gentleman here as well.
Yeah, just two of us at the moment.
Why am I being stopped from going? Why on earth? Tell me what I've done wrong. Tell me what I've done wrong. Why am I being harassed? Why do I?
I'm not going to keep repeating myself as we've had the conversation numerous
Oh mate,
times
don't
now.
give me that bullshit.
Yeah, that's the one that Tesco's cooked up. Alright, you don't believe us in the fact that you have to give us your details.
Right, okay.
The vehicles.
Huh?
You have to give us your details.
Right,
we
okay.
ask them to check that you're driving a vehicle. It's got nothing to do with whether you've committed a crime or not. You're driving a vehicle under traffic legislation.
But everyone else is driving a vehicle.
Well, we're talking about you.
Yeah, but why me? Why are you not stopping? Everyone's driving.
Well,
What have you suspected?
We're asking
Right.
you specifically.
Listen, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do, right? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you my licence, right? And you are going to let me go, and you're both going to be reported for harassment.
So as we've established in the last video, they already know the car is taxed, insured, MOT'd, all that stuff. They wanted his ID to prove that he was the person it was insured to and he was allowed to drive. So they've just seen his driving license. That should have been the end of it, but what they're gonna do now is run background checks on him to see if he's got any warrants and stuff like that. This is all fishy from the get-go.
Unless you suspect me of something, you should not be doing what you're doing. So I'll obviously take this further.
Mr. McDonald, I appreciate you probably think that we're, trying to pull the wool over your eyes or whatever it is that you suspect.
That's all right. I'll do my research after this. I will literally take it further.
What we're telling you is genuine, okay? So I'll carry out the check.
I'll take it further.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
No, officer, I believe you're abusing your powers in a public office, which is an offence of corruption in a public office, which would apply where a public office holder knowingly uses or fails to use their public position of power for the purpose of acknowledging a benefit or determined where the behaviour would be considered seriously inappropriate by a reasonable person. And I believe this is unreasonable, officer.
I'm not engaging in any contract of conversation whatsoever. If I find out that you boys have, no, if you've gone way above, if you should not have been doing what you're doing, you're both getting reported. You know that, yeah? And we'll get to the bottom of it. How long till I can go on my way, my day?
As soon as this check's done, everything's fine then.
You know, it's a company car, by the way. I'm not going to tell you what it is on here, but it's a company car.
That's fine.
Fucking joke. if I find that these boys, which I'm sure they should not even be, they shouldn't be harassing me, they should not be questioning me. I've showed them my exemption and they are still hassling me and stopping me. The gentleman here, I'll get his name when I look back at it, he was stopping me from driving away. Unbelievable.
Have a look at, when you're doing research, have a look at the, I'm not being sarcastic,
No, go on.
rude, have a look at the road traffic legislation.
Yeah.
Have a look at that.
I could swear that you have to have committed some sort of suspicious you have to suspect me of something.
Okay.
Am I right?
You're wrong.
Really? Okay. You've just said it on camera. I'll do my research. Honestly, you boys, you don't intimidate me in one bit.
No,
I'm
we're
not
not trying
scared.
to
I know,
intimidate you,
whatever. But you've got to realise there's a lot of people like me now that don't look favourably at you guys doing what you're doing. That's why I get the hump,
Yeah.
because I'm a normal guy. But I'm going to get the hump with people like you. That these pathetic laws you are literally trying to uphold.
We're not making the laws, are we?
But
We're not making
you've given me no reason why you're suspecting me of driving with the Road Traffic Act. You're saying now I've committed nothing that makes you think I've done. If I had a tail light or there was no tax, I understand what you're saying. But everything is above board, and I don't get it. Are you both at Harwich?
We don't.
No, Hadley. Suffolk
Hadley.
We don't know that everything's above board unless we check your driving licence, do we?
Okay, but I believe
know
that you
that,
have
do
to
we?
suspect me of something first, and you stopped me from driving away. I showed you my exemption, right?
Go ahead.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Alright then, people, so as you heard this officer under the Road Traffic Act, he can, yes, but what section of the Road Traffic Act? Clearly he doesn't know the section, otherwise he would have said it. None of them do, otherwise they would have just said it. They wouldn't have just kept on saying the Road Traffic Act, the Road Traffic Act. The Road Traffic Act is a big act, and there's a lot of sections in it. That's why you're supposed to clarify what section you are using, Mr. Officer. But he wanted to do a background check on him, which is unnecessary. You'll have to let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does help in YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.